Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to more Karl Franz and friends. This is Ragnarok here, playing Warhammer 2 on legendary difficulty in the old Mortal Empire. Excuse me. A little bit of a cough this morning recording. I'm not sure what's going on. So we defeated Varg. Varg is no more. I think we're gonna pull Aristotle back to Norden and defend Norden here. Berg, okay, good. We've got this province completely under control.
What trickery is this?
Wolfric here. This could be a bit of a problem. These skin wolves. We do have walls here and a garrison, but I don't know that that is going to be enough to take this on. Those Marauder champions are going to be
The Empire.
a little bit of pain as well, and they could bring this guy to help out as well. So we'll see what happens there, but
Hunt them out.
yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking about recruiting a general temporarily and putting him there, but I don't know. It's just so damn expensive to do that. Not sure I want to actually do it. Alright. Give me missile resistance. Should start going down the path for his campaign skills.
What does the Emperor bid?
Plus, we're gonna get a rebellion here soon, but I think the rebellion should show up by Wolfenburg
Ready.
and Uther. He'll be dealing with the rebellion here at Hergig next turn, and then he can move on to Wolfenburg to deal with the rebellion there when it happens. So it'll be fine.
Ready to serve.
This army is not gonna be a threat to us at the moment. Just leave them for now. Let them. I'm gonna try and run them down. Bronze, we could push this way, but I don't see really any point. I think it's just more prudent to pull back this way and clear up this mess first. So, and then if chaos shows up, we'll have Dante and Reich Marshal Gudjol von Hupp lead the charge against them, and then Franz can quickly get back over to help them. So I think what we'll do, bring Franz way, head towards Ehrengrad. Yeah, he'll be able to get there next turn, and then push north and get rid of the Bray herd here, and we can potentially begin an invasion of this inhospitable terrain over here. We'll have to keep a very watchful eye on chaos and where their rebellion or where their invasion armies are. Excuse me. Holy smokes. Sorry guys, I don't know if it's allergies or what it is.
What do you require? Ha! My faith burns bright.
I think we've got public order balanced back here, so that's good. And down here, the south, we're raising some forces here with Foucault, and we're sending the defender of Altdorf here, Grunwald,
To the provinces.
down here as well to deal with the von Karsteins. I think this is their last settlement, so any luck, maybe the dwarves will even go in there and get rid of them. I think that's
Require.
I think that's gonna be it for this turn. Alder doesn't need to move. Minute rebellion, yep. Alright, set the end turn and continue reading through Sword of Justice by Chris Wraight. Alright, Grunwald turned to face him for a brief instant. His face was grim. The man had been in heavy fighting, and his leg had been hastily bandaged. He wouldn't get far. I'll hold them here as long as I can. Rally the men. Head for Hedek. That's an order, your block. He's treaty with the Dark Elves. Alright. Left it. Then the orcs charged again. Grunwald raised his sword. "Sigmar!" he roared, and his men echoed the battle cry. They were hopelessly outnumbered. Block looked around, struck by indecision. All those who could were running, sprinting down the far side of the rise. They were strung out, no formation at all. They'd be picked off like flies. He looked back over to Grunwald. Every fiber of his being wanted to say he'd never walked away from a fight in his life. Not when he could look his opponent in the eye. He was caught in an agony of decision that was dangerous.
We will see.
He was still in the middle of the fighting. Peace treaty with Norska. I don't think so. I think we want to continue hammering them and just see if we can slowly get rid of them. Greenskin lumbered up to him, maybe seeing the torment in his eyes. Snapping back into focus, Block ran at it, swinging his halberd into the warrior's flank with all the strength he could muster. The blade bit, lodging the green flesh. He ducked under the counterstroke and punched the orc square between the eyes. Once, twice, 3 times, each with an armored gauntlet. Quick and brutal, the orc slumped to the earth, its face a mess of broken bones. Block pulled a knife from his belt and finished the job. He looked up. There were orcs everywhere. The shape of the battle had dissolved. Whole companies of men were streaming down the far side of the hill. A few yards away, the last knot of resistance on the ridge still held out. Grunwald's men were tough, but it couldn't last forever. An orc warrior got through, but Grunwald met the charging creature, parried 2 blows, but his back was unprotected. A fresh warrior leapt up to take the advantage. "Commander!" shouted Block, powerless to prevent it. The orc blade plunged deep. Somehow, Grunwald managed to finish off his opponent, but the blood was already beginning to gush. He fell to the ground, still grappling with the second warrior. Then his body passed from view, hidden by the press of men and orcs around. He was gone. For the moment, the orcs were still consumed with the need to bring down Grunwald's defensive formation. They were drawn to it like wasps to a honeypot. Block hesitated, aware of the danger, unwilling to leave. It was hopeless. The field was lost. Duty was to the men that remained. "Sigmar, forgive me," he spat, as he turned tail and headed down the hill, peering after the fleeing column of men ahead. There were orcs swarming everywhere, and their attention was rapidly turning to the retreating human forces. Block felt sick. He left behind the chance of an honorable death, but he might still meet a dishonorable one. The only thing that would make up for that was if he could rally the fragments of Grunwald's command and get them away. He gripped the broken halberd tightly, looking for fresh targets. There'd be plenty more killing before the day was done. Alright, there's a little gap in the text. I think we're about to switch perspectives, so I think we'll just stop there for now. And watch the last of this end turn. Oh, I'm a little bit sleepy this morning. I don't usually wake up this early to record, but this video is a little bit later than I usually post them, so I probably should get it recorded and up sooner than later. Anyway, all right. I think gold mine built up. Be good idea. Careful with cash. They didn't attack Ironcrad, but they're positioned over there. Good hit the this guy.
Servant of the faith.
And one more sword here. Fill out Dante's army. And these guys are gonna build up their army pretty quick. We'll have to keep an eye on them.
Yes, son of
Let's
Sigmar.
see what's going on over
On
here.
march.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know where the other chaos armies are. I feel like this is the last one of this particular invasion, and then we'll get the invasion with with Archeon.
Yes, my lord.
Bring Aristotle in here to defend Aarongrad. A little concerned about this province. I'm gonna build the woodsman's hut there. Actually. Oh, it's gonna be level. Yeah, we'll build the woodsman's hut and then we'll get the defenses going next turn. Build spot. Yeah, we can't really afford to build. I think I'm gonna put the Reichsfort here. So we can recruit all our cavalry from Corone. Alright, Grunwald. On the move.
Praise be to Sigma.
Parking Grunwald.
Who calls?
So
Awaiting orders.
right here.
Protector of the weak.
Go in and camp.
Honored to serve.
You we'll just pick up swords for him. The army will end up being disbanded once
What?
once we get rid of the vampires over here.
Onwards.
We have a few more turns before we get over there, but
True
Northern
servant
Foucault
of
should be
Sigma.
more than capable. Alright, looks good.
The Empire.
Hang out
Onwards.
here for now.
Who calls?
Yeah, it's balanced out here. Actually taxing it, so that's good. So I guess we'll just leave things as they are and just stay by the border there. Continue to work to get the public order a little bit better in the mountains there, and then continue building the infrastructure. That's good.
Champion of the faith.
Right.
The nation calls.
Belmont, let's
Step
do a
to
little
it.
bit of scouting with you. Whoops.
For Sigma. Is it time? Now?
A little hesitant to attack them there.
Sigmarite Archlector.
We will bring Franz over into here.
Show me the accused. On
First of all, and you
march.
can scout that way.
Let us forge our faith.
Alright, well, things
Sigma.
definitely seem all in hand. Get rid of this
Who calls?
rebellion here.
Impossible.
By the comet. What does the Emperor bid?
Be fine to auto-resolve this bad boy.
Move!
Right, what's next for you, sir? Sigmar's ward.
To the provinces.
Okay, the rebellion there
I will
soonish.
marshal the men. Praise Sigma.
Wondering
So,
if we should bring Aristotle back to here. That's why we build up the defenses and everything.
pick up the pace.
I think I will do that.
Refuse.
And that'll prompt the rebellion here at Wolfenburg a little bit sooner.
What?
Good.
Protector.
Alright, well, let's do it. Let's, yeah. Might be a bit of a mistake,
Now,
but...
it is war.
Oh, we're not at war with them, eh? Alright, we'll let them make the first move then, in that case.
Yes, my lord.
Rather get the garrison here at the fort.
The
Nope.
nation calls.
Alright, we'll just play it cautiously. I was gonna take him out and put him in camp stance, but just keep him here to manage the public order for now. Though I guess it wouldn't hurt to get a rebellion. Get him a little bit of experience. So,
This will bolster the nation.
oh, the public order is in good shape. Get a long time before we get a rebellion there. Anyway, we'll see what happens. We'll see if they make the attack there. I don't think they will. But Franz, see if we can catch up to Wulfric and company. And then I guess we'll have to hunt down this guy's army as well. I think that's pretty much it for this turn. Minute rebellion. Yep. Fine.
To the provinces.
Move you closer.
I will marshal the band.
The nation calls.
Alright. A little bit of an uneventful turn there, but whatever.
Greetings from Sigmar.
Arian, what's up? Military alliance. No, thank you. Schwarzhelm lowered the gavel, and the noise echoed around the chamber. Immediately the crowd ceased their chatter. Those still standing took their seats. First session of the estate's tribunal was convened. At last, the process was underway. The chamber was in the largest audience room in the Averberg Citadel. It was one of the oldest parts of the ancient castle still in use, as indicated by the worn stone of the walls and the archaic narrow windows. The space was barely big enough for all those who were entitled to attend. The appointment of an elector was a major event in the province, and the hall was stuffed with every notable who believed they had a right to be there. Schwarzhelm suspected that Dagobert had been weak in his admissions policies, and many who sat in the long wooden pews were simply rich enough to be able to buy a seat. That irritated him. This was a serious procedure, not a bear-baiting spectacle. Aside from the noble onlookers, there were dozens of lore masters, scholars, and other legal experts in attendance. This was the kind of debate they lived for. Some of them were in the pay of Leitdorf or Grosslick, or, if they were very clever, both. Others were simply there for the joy of witnessing a long and turgid academic debate on the finer points of law. Schwarzhelm had in front of him a list of names Rustholland had prepared. They indicated what each of them was likely to say and why. Not for the first time, he was glad to have the services of such an able man. There had been a time when the Temple of Sigmar might have taken him away. Rustholland would have made a formidable witch hunter. Operating as the personal agent of the Emperor's champion seemed to suit his temperament better, which was something to be thankful for. He knew why that was, of course. He'd never forget why that was. Oh boy, look at this! The Red Duke! Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Well, look at this. Very interesting. Alright. At least he didn't raise it. Why did our income take such a nosedive there? Schwarzhelm sat behind a heavy wooden desk on a raised dais. Below him, scribes were poised to record the events of the day. On the front row of pews before him, Leitdorf sat with Natasha. He looked bored. He wore a turban-like headdress and was draped in an ostentatious purple robe. did nothing but display his rotund stomach. Clearly, the man had never lifted a sword in his life. If he hadn't been so wealthy, but potentially so powerful, surely a capable woman like Natasha wouldn't have had anything to do with him. Migration. A great migration comes to our borders, demanding shelter from larger threats abroad. We let them cross into our territory or turn them away. Be gone, do nothing. Migration. Growth was in all provinces. Cost -10 all armies. Ugh, I am probably going to be recruiting another army here, so that -10 recruitment cost kind of handy. Public order -3 all provinces is kind of shite, but I think we're going to welcome them. I think we can handle the -3 public order. Most places public order is more or less under control. Have to keep a close eye on it. We might have to turn the taxes off back here though, for the time being. Fine. Yeah, the Red Duke. I didn't see that coming. Anyway, I'm gonna be raising an army here in Corone soon. Want to finally get that Demigryph army built, but tons of building to do.
Now.
Oh, seriously, this guy is really.
By the comet.
All right, let's break the siege here. Could just auto resolve this. We'll fight it. And probably call it a day after this battle. How the hell are these guys so damaged? They do some kind of agent action against them? And make sure that we don't get those guys into fighting too much. Try and take most of the casualties on the garrison, to be honest, if we can. Try and get them into position right away. Be able to set up on this hill back here. Norska. Yeah, I didn't even realize we were at war with the Red Duke, to be honest. Anyway, I don't think it's going to be too much of a problem. There's no way that army is going to be able to get through the garrison at Corone. Corone should be pretty safe. Not as big as a hill as I thought. Okay. There. Guys can right there. Guys. Alright, so that'll be our last line of defense there. Carried over. Actually, up here on that flank, and we'll push the reinforcements out that way. I think we should be able to do a lot of work with our heroes here.
Steady, men! War!
Stay back here where I know where you are.
We're Sigma's heirs!
You can
Chant the battle hymns!
move with the Reichsguard.
The Empire!
Alright. Fine.
Ready for war!
What I'll do is we'll see if we can kill these guys right away before they get their reinforcements.
Prepare for combat! My rule is absolute! Captain of the Empire!
Franz, get in there, man. What are you doing? Come on.
Formation, march! By Ulrich's wrath!
Franz, what the hell?
Attack!
My goodness.
I've arena
How are you guys holding up against this guy? Like you're winning.
Knowledge is power!
Come up here.
Ready for war!
Just organized a little bit.
Swordsmen! Conditions acceptable!
Just move up. There we go.
We are Sigma's heirs! I will not stand idle! Take the ground! Grey Wizard! To combat! At once! By Gal Maraz! All you snows through me! War!
Placement could have been a little bit better there.
My command!
Come on, finish this guy off. Oh, got some stingers here.
Sigma!
Let's get out of there.
We are Sigma's
Throw
heirs!
these spears in there.
For the Warhammer!
Come back and help out with this chariot.
Formation! March!
Down here.
Warrior priest! War! Get them! We are Sigma's heirs! Going!
Get out of
By
there, man.
Ulrich's wrath! To battle! Weapons primed, sir! March us
Go there a little bit. Let's bring you up to get some healing.
Emperor!
Target the skin wolves. Uh-oh.
We are Sigma's heirs!
Let's get overwhelmed. Friends and friends.
Sigma calls! Bending reality to my will!
The Wraight guard to charge in there in a second. Get over here. We're gonna need some healing.
Get them! Prepare for combat! Spearmen! No lingering! Swordsmen! Yes, sir! Ready! That's an order! I will obey! Going! Yes!
I feel like we are missing one of our thought maybe we lost one of our Empire captains. I have no idea where he is right now. Healing in here.
All things must wither!
Oh, there he is.
Battle!
Over here, they're starting to break.
On way, General! Spearmen! Go! Glory to the Empire! War! Battle awaits! The Empire endures! Yes! Dothazor, I invoke thee! Ready to smite! Victor! Go! Ready! Attack!
Fodder hunters. Annoying.
To battle!
Over here. Oh,
Charge! With haste! I shall unhinge them!
a little bit of a mess here, but
Destroy!
let's get charged in here.
Yes, sir!
Turn around and shoot the skin wolves.
Sigma
here.
At speed! Great cannon!
Gonna have a little bit more of a fight than
Yes, sir!
necessarily expecting.
My orders
I mean, some of these Norskin units are pretty tough units, so
standing by!
I think it's just about over. About to get the army lost. Alright. Right, we can't save the replays in this one. Remember not to hit that. Alright, so we're relatively intact. Reichsguard, one of the Reichsguard units. It's in pretty hard shape, but be alright. Would like to have an even amount of Reichsguard for Reichsguard, I think, in this army, but anyway, for now it's fine. Treachery.
I command here.
Alright, good stuff. Well, I think I am going to end things there for now. We'll finish off these two Norskin armies next time. We'll start with that, and then I'm not sure what else we're gonna do for the rest of the episode. What we've planned. Probably, actually, we can catch him with both armies, which I think is a much better option. So we'll try and finish him off, and then we'll try and find that Chaos army that was over here. So probably he's in the shadows here somewhere. And as soon as we get this situation, as soon as we get the von Karsteins eradicated from the map, as soon as we get this taken care of, then we can focus on the Red Duke over here, who taking a valuable settlement from us. So yeah, I mean, a little bit of work to do, but nothing that's too out of control at the moment. So thanks very much for watching, guys. Part number 91, I think, is next. Have a great day. Ragnarok signing out.